Yo, welcome back, WM Sports. I'm your host Wendell, and I appreciate all the love and support in the first video. So it's the second video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, talk about some stuff. Maybe I could talk about in the next video or something like that. So if you guys didn't know, I got my little notepad. But if you guys didn't know, March 7th, Adam Silver he announced that there's a plan to have the All-Star weekend despite health concerns and players uprising. Again, COVID affecting basketball. The All-Star game, March 7th. It was supposed to be in Indiana, but it got flipped to Atlanta, which is crazy to me because Atlanta is one of the most Atlanta's like when people see on like social media and stuff, they're seeing people go to Atlanta and not following health protocols. And it's like Atlanta, like even if it was Indiana, that would be cool. Indiana, you don't hear nothing really in Indiana about masks, but they might be on the tips like they not wearing masks because it might be like a red state or a blue state. But in Atlanta, people in bars and clubs and hookahs doing this, that, and the third with no mask. So it's just like Atlanta was a questionable relocation for the All-Star game. And they have a lot of COVID cases. It's really just, I don't know. Though, however, they have a revenue projected to, let me see, I wrote this down because it was crazy. $30 to $60 million in projected revenue. $30 to $60 million. That's crazy. Out of All-Star game. But if there's a silver lining out of this, 2.5 million is going to HBCUs and to COVID relief protocols and vaccines and stuff like that. So I guess there's a silver lining in all of this. It's just interesting because I got a lot of player reactions to it. It's just interesting though because they're traveling during a pandemic to play, and it's just like even with like the All-Star, the 3-point contest, slam dunk, Zion, he declined it. LeBron, he declined it. So now in the slam dunk contest, it's like a bunch of rookies. And it's off there like, why are they there? If you're not gonna have your top dogs, even though LeBron, he's really never done a slam dunk contest, but you don't have your top dogs in a slam dunk contest, kind of just like you just throwing people in it just see who's gonna respond or reply or be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think it's like Obi, and it's like some other people like I don't even know. I just know Obi because he's a rookie, and it's like Anthony Simmons. I think he went to Duke like 3 years ago. So it's like a bunch of like who players like. Not some of the average basketball, like not the casual basketball players don't know who these players are. It's like maybe for Obi because he's just a rookie. And he was top 10. I think he went to the Knicks like 11th or 9th or 6th. So it's just like, yeah. And then 3-point contest is a little interesting because you got Tatum. I think Curry surprised. I didn't think Curry was gonna do it, but Curry's gonna do it. I think everybody knows Curry's gonna win. But like you want your top dogs in these events. So I think like KD would probably be in it, but it's like you don't have your top dogs. So it's like, who's really gonna watch it? It's kind of like it's off the tips like I I'm not gonna rush to be there. I'm not gonna rush for 8 o'clock to watch it. If it's on, I might watch it. But it's not like this is like must see TV. If like LeBron or Zion or Giannis, players like that or James Harden were in the All-Star Challenge competition. I know a lot of people they want LaMelo to he's Melo. He's not Melo. He's LaMelo. Just so everybody knows that he's LaMelo. And everybody wants LaMelo to do the All-Star the skills challenge, but we'll see. But back to this COVID thing. It's just real crazy that like all this is happening during the pandemic. But I got a quote from the mayor, Keisha Bottoms. She said she was grateful to get this opportunity. She would be grateful if it was any other time but this pandemic. And then she let it know in her statement. She said this is for TV generation only, TV revenue only. And she said she's advising nobody to fly out the state or even come in state to travel to do this All-Star game because it's like you're not gonna get in. It's because they already also Adam Silver he said it's only gonna be who's gonna be in attendance. It's only gonna be HBCU students and members of the All-Star family. So like Savannah James, Bronny James, Kawhi, like everybody, Aisha Curry, the people. So they're only gonna be allowed in the arena. So yeah, I got some quotes for some players. Kawhi Leonard, he said, "We all know why we are playing. It's a money thing. Putting money over health." And I 100% agree. They're putting money over health. Through this whole pandemic, money is over health. You see these other countries, they're getting off their 8-month ban and they're going back to regular day life. And we're still not. And I think COVID, and the money is the money. Money is running COVID in America. And it's like, even we had a Super Bowl. We're slowly but surely getting back to regular life. But it's like COVID's still here. And we had no regulations, no nothing. And that just sums up how I feel. Because it's just a money thing right now. Money over health. It's like we're gonna keep chugging. We're gonna get this money some way, somehow. And if X, Y, and Z die, or X, Y, and Z get COVID, oh well. That's really what it is right now. So they said they're gonna have everybody go in their little private mini jet, and they're gonna do a mini bubble for the whole 4 to 5 days. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. But we're probably gonna see a mini bubble like last year in the playoffs. It should be this year again. And then James Harden, he said it's a slap in the face. They give these players minimal time, and to think they were gonna have a break, but they're just gonna go to the All-Star game and not even get a break. Because even Giannis, he said he'd rather stay home and be with his family. So I think he just had a baby maybe like a year ago. So he probably wants to be with his family and his baby. So it's like, yeah, man, it's just crazy. And then I think this is the most updated, but it's been 30 games have been postponed due to someone testing positive or contact tracing. It's been 30 games throughout the whole regular season so far. And I don't know if you guys seen with KD. KD had a weird interaction or altercation. He was playing in the game. Just to summarize, he was playing in the game. Then he tested. Then for some reason they said he tested positive, so they took him out. He couldn't play. Then they let him back in the game. He had to go back in the game and took him out again. It was like it was just a weird series of events. And then he even tweeted, he said, "Free me." It's just showing how like the NBA's trying to move. They're trying to forget about COVID. And it's like, knock, knock, knock. COVID is still here. And it just seems like the NBA, this could stand for maybe all leagues, but it's like the NBA, they're trying to move without the players. And move without the players' feelings or reactions, or just moving out the NBA, moving out the players. But they fail to realize without the players, you have nothing. So you gotta at least give the NBA players some wiggle room to react, to do something during this COVID pandemic. You know what I'm saying? But that was enough for my All-Star talk. We're gonna get into some standings real quick. The Sixers, 23-12. Oh yeah, I forgot my MVP. My MVP now, I think it's gonna be Jokic. But I think if the 1 seed stays the same, I think Embiid might get it. Brooklyn, 23-13. That's my project. I think they're gonna make it out the East. Because you can't stop Kyrie, Harden, and KD. They can easily 3 of you give 30 points a game. When people talking about death, but that's just me. The Bucks, yeah. Celtics, 18-17. Raptors. The Knicks are in playoffs. Shout out Julius Randle. The Heat. I think he was a fluke finals last year. The Hornets, shout out Melo, 16-18. At the Pacers, Bulls, Hawks, Cavs, Wizards, Free Bill, Magic, and Pistons at 9-25. That was the East. Look at the West. The Jazz have the best 27-8. Nobody really cares about the Jazz. This is kind of crazy. The Suns are number 2 in the West. Shout out Chris Paul, 23-11. And everybody talking about Zion should be in an All-Star game. You're crazy. Zion deserves to be in an All-Star game. D-Book got snubbed, but people fail to realize he got voted in from the players and the coaches. Zion got voted over D-Book. But he got in because AD got injured. The Lakers, 24-12. Clips 24-13. Spurs 18-10. It's funny with the Spurs. They're so high up because so many of their games got canceled or postponed. So they're the stand. It's gonna be weird, but how they're gonna postpone these games? It's gonna be weird. How they're gonna be back to backs and how they're gonna just play these games so quickly, and it's gonna impact the standings. It's like if you lose one game from 5th, you might go all the way down to 12th. Portland, Nuggets, and the Warriors, the 8th seed. And then my Pels, we 15 and 19 and the 11th seed. We right there. But I don't know if you guys knew, the 7th or 10th seed are doing a play-in this year, just like last year. So let me do my my awards right now. My awards, I wanted KD to win it, but I don't think he's missed 2 games. I think Embiid's gonna win it. It's gonna be against Embiid or Jokic. I think they're not gonna give LeBron the MVP no more. I mean, it's LeBron, so you know. 6th man, Jordan Clarkson. Defensive Player of the Year, Ben Simmons. Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball. Coach of the Year, probably Quinn Snyder. They'll probably give Quinn Snyder Rookie of the Year, or they give Doc Rivers Coach of the Year. But that's enough for this video. This is WM Sports logging out. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys for the next video.